Okay, so I'm going to move out Phoebe, and she probably won't come back inside because for the next, it doesn't seem like it's going to get any colder than down in the 50s at night, and it's going to be up in the 70s every day, which means that she'll have adequate basking area, and I'm just going to move her, and she's going to live in the pond, and then everyone else will live, everyone else meaning these four, this one, and I'm going to get some new turtles, possibly tomorrow, I'm not sure. But somebody's giving me more turtles. They will go out in the 300 gallon, just the entire 300 gallon, because they're all community. They can all live together. So I'm going to move her out. Richard or Norman will get a tub. Richard roams the room. He owns everything, obviously. He's great. But yeah, I'm just going to move her out, and there's a good possibility that I won't move her back in until come winter. So I think that it's also the best option to move her out there because she'll have the most opportunity to lay eggs, and she's really big, and I'm worried about coons, and I feel like a bigger turtle is going to stand up better than something like Marcus or Lewis. So I think I'll feel more comfortable having her out there during nighttime anyway. So I'll get her and bring her out. It's currently 70 degrees out here, and here's the pond. Everything's growing in really nicely, so she'll have shade as well. But there's currently 3 frogs that live in here, and I can see the big bullfrog right now, so let's see if they won't jump in. He's right there. I don't know if you guys can see him. There he goes. And then, oh man, look at that huge minnow. See it? Yeah, so that's one of the adult minnows. And then we have a lot of the babies in here. And then there's 3 frogs that live in here. And I'll come out here and clean this out later on. But right now it should be nice and yeah, it's pretty cool, but I think that'll be alright. There's lots of snails in here, lots of life going on, but I don't think it's too cold. And she's already been out here a different warm day, and it didn't seem to bother her too much, so we'll see how she does overnight. And I will do more work on this come summer, but I still have 2 weeks until that is. So for now, this is what it looks like, this is what's happening. And here she is. So I'll put her just like here, and then sometime she'll probably learn to explore. But for now, she's probably just going to go straight into the water like she did last time. Actually, last time she just roams around because she gets confused. But, oh, frog wants to come up. But we'll see how this goes, and we'll see if she just destroys all the plants, because she's really big, and it's very possible that she So she can hunt for the fish if she wants to. Here she is down here. And she can eat any plants or moss inside the water. There's lots of creeping jenny that's growing inside the water, which is really cool. And then she can technically hunt for the frogs. I'd rather her not, but she probably will. And there's lots of moss and duckweed type stuff that is out here that she can kind of chomp on if she wants to. So, and I'm pretty sure there's aquatic insects out here as well, so she can eat that. And obviously I'm going to be feeding her, but she can hang out in the water at night, so then she won't get hurt by any animals walking around. And she can't get out of here, even though these things are higher than they're supposed to be. We need to put them more into the ground. As you can see, you can kind of, but she can't get out, even if she tried. So her shell is too domed to get out. But everything's growing in really nicely, especially the creeping jenny, which is really cool. Which is this plant right there. That's what I'm talking about. And as you can see here, it's growing in the water, which is really neat. And I hope it'll kind of go everywhere. And I plan on mulching this more. I'll bring that in for Richard. But I think I'm going to plant more bush type things around here just to create more bushy area. See what's going on. Oh, there she is. It's so cool. And all these are coming in much thicker than they were before. But yeah, it's really exciting. I'm super excited to see these come in even bigger in the years to come. But it'll be interesting to see how the frogs do. The frogs might leave the pond because she'll probably chase after them. But as of right now, they should have some ability to get out. And then obviously this has been set up for so long that I'm not worried about her having any trouble the system can handle her, I'm sure. Probably handle a lot more than her. And then she'll have all this area to bask and everywhere, and she can get out wherever. But she does have ample opportunity to bask there, so yeah. And then these will keep growing, get even bigger, really fill in this whole area, and then there will be lots more shade on the pond. And then, as I said, I'll come out here and work on this and build it up more so then it looks nicer than just, this part around here. I just didn't have the opportunity to do that last summer. But it's pretty cool. All these plants are edible. There's lots of grass growing here, but pretty much everything is edible. Like all of this and the lilies she could eat if she had the opportunity to. And she can eat anything that's in the water. And then I think the irises might be edible. They might not be. That's what's growing out of this pot here. But it doesn't really matter. She's not going to get to them anyway. So, and then the frogs are edible. You can see a green frog just came up. But hopefully she doesn't hurt them. She probably will. I know she will if she can. So hopefully they don't let her. That is going to be it for this video. From my understanding, Phoebe hasn't come in since I put her out there. She's basically stayed in that pond. She's overwintered 2 years now since then. So she's been doing really well in there. I do believe she hunted the minnows to extinction, which is quite unfortunate because I think the turtles in my room also did that. So I only have like one rosy red minnow now when I used to have dozens. But the frogs still live in there, so she seems to get along with the frogs all right, or at least maybe they avoid her well enough. But that is going to be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, like down below. If you have any comments or concerns, comments below. And if you want more content, then please subscribe.